Blog Talk Radio.
Having trouble keeping up with the accelerated life-altering changes occurring on the planet? Reporting to you from the new Earth, the newly forming world reality of vibrant health and well-being, united community, and personal evolution. Tune in to learn how to update your internal coding and biocircuitry to the rapidly shifting consciousness so that you too can become a divine human. New Earth Central is the brainchild of Meg Benedicte, a pioneer in quantum vortex healing and energetic activation. Weaving together ancient spiritual knowledge, quantum physics, and vibrational healing, every show is dedicated to promoting a holistic lifestyle that supports all life on the planet. Additional services are available at our website, newearthcentral.com. And now, here's your host, Meg Benedicte.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. We're so thrilled to meet up with you again, and we're going to do some healing work here today. So before we get started, let me bring on my beautiful co-host, Minette Mays. Welcome, Minette.
Hey there, Sunshine. It's good to hear your voice, and I'm so glad everyone could join us today.
Yes, and, we had our 444 Gateway activations. Seems like a lifetime ago, but it was only 3 weeks ago. Oh, my goodness. And we were getting a sense that, so much is happening right now, rapid changes, lots of energy coming up to process. And so in my meditations with Metatron are getting, maybe it's a good idea to meet up on a non-gateway date, no big events today. So we can really focus just on processing what we've been getting since 444 and being able to continue to do our healing work together. So we're going to focus today on personal healing and planetary healing. And for those of you who have worked with me in the past, let's just share some of the things that can support the healing after we do the activations. So for Minette and I, we've been doing this for it seems like a lifetime, many decades. And once you move energy, there is kind of a ripple effect, and it can show up in the coming days and weeks. So I just want to make sure that you are prepared if you are still releasing or clearing or healing into the coming week. And so there's things you can do to support that. For us, so kind of our go-to steps that we take is, of course, meditation and breathing and moving and getting in nature. We do our salt baths at night to clear the field. You can, do detox type of processes as well. What else? Did I miss anything, Minette? What else can they do to help support the healing?
Staying hydrated. Lemon water works wonders for me.
Lemon water. Yes, me too. Yeah, good. And oils, aromatherapy oils, herbs, whatever you are really resonating with. So we want to bring this up just so you know that don't be surprised if you might feel energy moving after we're done. You also can re-listen to the show anytime if you want to go through the steps again, go through the activations again, just to continue to support your transformation. We do want to welcome anyone who's new to the show, so welcome. Thank you for joining us. And let's walk you through the format of the show, and then we'll get started. Everybody's coming onto the phones or onto the webcast. So we've been doing this show for almost 10 years, and it's been, of course, evolving over time as well, like all of us are. But this format has just been kind of polished and refined to a point where we're getting it to like peak performance of being able to really transform energies together. This is a global meditation, so people are coming in from all around the world, and we work together on the grid and in the planetary field. So we will do 2 sections. The first section will be our own personal healing and intentions. We're going to take a pause, a couple minutes, and give you time to really set your visions and intentions for this year for yourself and your loved ones. And then we'll switch over and focus on planetary work, planetary healing and intentions, and And so we'll be able to focus on both. Just want to make sure you guys know that up front. At the end, after we're doing the group work, we have created such a powerful force field that we add your global intentions to the energy we've already built. And so this is how we're able to very successfully influence the collective consciousness. So 2 ways to offer your intentions. You either email them in if you're coming in internationally through the webcast, or you can call in and I'll bring you on the air, and if you can, state your name and your intention. This creates a really powerful presence in our world. This is our mission. This is our purpose. This is why we're here. So if you're coming in through the webcast and you would like to be able to have your intentions read by Minette, let them know how they can reach you.
Sure. If you have a global intention, that's an intention for the entire world, something everybody can share in, please email it to support@newearthcentral.com, support@newearthcentral.com, and I will very proudly read it at the end of the show.
Excellent. Okay, one last tip here for if you're new to this modality. We're working in the quantum field, and so it's best if you can be either sitting with your feet on the floor, on Earth, on the grid, or standing. We're going to be using our feet chakras as grounding hooks, grounding magnets. Once we're up and running in the vortex, you're welcome to relax back. You can lie down. You can sit on your, sit on the floor. But just as we're getting started, if you can work with your feet on the Earth grid, that would be excellent. Other thing is that, we're going to be now switching away from our left brain, and we're going to start using our right brain to do the visioning and the intentioning. The right brain, of course, is our psychic brain. It's what we use to visualize, and it's multidimensional. So it's how we access the galactic field. And so if you find you kind of tend to float back to the thinking mind, the analytical mind, that's your left brain, just stop and switch back over to the right brain, and it's more of a fluid flowing motion. It's very much the feminine brain, and so we're using it to flow in that quantum wave as we're creating together. So it's just great practice for all of us to use our dormant right brain as we come together like this. Okay, I think I covered everything. So let's go ahead and get started. So today is a focus on healing, because while the world is on pause, we have this rare opportunity to influence the direction of this ascension. We're going to travel to the Galactic Center to do this work. Now, this means you're still staying in your body, but we're going to use our super consciousness to travel to the other time space at the Galactic Center, our great central sun, because in there is a 0-point state of pure creation. And this is where we want to work. All life on the planet right now is experiencing massive healing transformation at the molecular level. And this is why we felt it was good to come together today and do this work. This pandemic is fleshing up from the unconscious depths any hidden trauma or unresolved conflict that could be dating back all the way to the collapse of the Atlantean civilization. I've been noticing this month as I'm working with clients in sessions, almost every single one of them had something get triggered from an Atlantean timeline. So this obviously means something's up and it's time to heal it. It's time to work with it. So anytime that we're working with past trauma like this, it needs to be acknowledged and nurtured and transmuted so we can transcend it. So in today's activations, we're going to work on these healing issues and past life traumas. We're also canceling ancient agreements so that we are truly living in our sovereignty. It's our soul mission to radiate love around the world as we anchor in the new 5D Earth plane. So today we're going to join together and form a group mind. This is like a united focus and coherent heart as we influence the collective consciousness with new focus and innovative ideas and new ways of life. And this is how we're birthing our new Earth together. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'll take my slippers off. I usually put my feet directly right onto the earth. So let's go ahead and get grounded. We're going to tune inwards and just take a couple slow, deep breaths. So we're coming down from the mind and into the center of the body. And imagine that you're kind of stepping inside into your heart, your breath, your belly. You're getting into your core center, getting present in the body. There you go. And then our feet are working like magnets. And so we're using our feet chakras to lock onto the grounding path of light and then onto the crystalline global grid of our 5D New Earth. So however you are drawn to get onto those ley lines of our crystalline grid, could be where you live, or you might be focusing onto one of the earth chakras, the sacred sites. Manette and I connect to the Mount Shasta grid. So wherever you're feeling called to connect, but we want to get grounded and rooted. So imagine roots of light coming out of your feet chakras and into the grid. You're like a big tree putting your roots in. And this way then we're able to bilocate with our superconsciousness, but still be very present and grounded in the body. Okay, feel that working? All right, let's now bring in our spirit team. So in this space that we're creating here to work in, we're connecting to Divine Mother, Father, Source, Creator. We're also connecting to our Oversoul presence, our original God Spark, and our soul family, soul group. And then each and every one of us is calling in our unique spirit team of angels and archangels and spirit guides, ascended masters and teachers, the shamans, the elders, the councils, all who are supporting and protecting you. You're calling them in as you're creating your sacred space to work in. We're all in our own secured, sovereign field. We're only connecting and uniting through our upper, higher mind consciousness. So just want to make sure there's no blending or overlapping in the group as we're working. Only our united focus and intention is coherent and working as one. So just want to ensure that boundaries are in place. It's very important to me. Okay, so as we are connecting with our team, let's also connect to Gaia and to her nature kingdoms, crystal kingdoms, the nature spirits, the devas, the fairies. Let's call in the elementals of air, fire, water, earth, and ether. So we can do the alchemy. There you come in, all right, and then here comes Metatron, Archangel Metatron, and he's embedding Metatron's cube under your feet. We're stepping into the center of it and activating it, and those 12 circles rise up as 12 pillars of light up and around the body and aura. There we go. And as they activate, they're starting to hum and tone with the 12 harmonics of our universe. So they're vibrating, and we hear this with our human ears as the Om tones. So you can Om if you like, and it starts to rotate those pillars, and they're going to go right to left around the body and aura. So in an anti-clockwise spin. Here we go. It's getting them spinning. Going faster, and as they accelerate, they kind of blur together and become a vortex of white light up and around your body aura, and it's expanding outwards, kind of like a V shape from your feet outwards, 45-degree angles. Yes, there you go, expanding outwards. It's starting to take your field into the higher dimensions. There we go. And then let's go faster towards the speed of light, real fast. You're starting to collapse the time barriers. There they go. And open all the way out to the quantum level. Whew. All right. Whew, there we go. And that lets us inside into the etheric body, into the virtual particle field. So let's come inside, and we're going to work with our energy body. And so let's start there at the base of the chakra columns. This is down at the root, pelvic floor, and we're going to use the same spiral now going up the channel. So as you move up, spiraling up anticlockwise, you're clearing and opening your channel, your column. So of any past densities or traumas, so just letting it open all the chakras, spiraling up, up, up to the top as we connect up with the higher self at the top. Whew. Whoa, there we go. And as we get up here, this is where you meet your soul presence, your God self, your higher self. So I always do like a heart-to-heart connection. Or you can touch your hand on your soul's heart. However you are bonding and connecting with your divine presence, divine soul presence, making that link, that connection. Okay, and then now that we have it, let's start bringing the soul energy back down the channel into the body. Your soul is made of light and sound. So light, your soul light, and your soul frequencies are coming down the channel, sliding down and in. Just like a stream of soul light. There you go. Imagine if you're looking up your channel, you're this clear and open receiver, streaming down and in. Soul light, soul love, soul essence, soul consciousness. Whew. Breathe it in, filling down into all the chakras, down to the root. There you go. And then into the heart center, filling with soul light, soul love, soul presence. Whew. Filling, filling, filling. And the heart becomes like this big cosmic sun radiating your soul light through the body and aura. Big cosmic heart. There you go. Might even be going out beyond the edge of your body into the aura. Just like a big sun. Ah, lovely. Okay, excellent. And now let's, our final step before we start doing our activations. We're going to set up 0 point in the body, in the field. To do this, we're using the infinity of light again. So figure 8 of light, and we'll loop it left and right at the heart and left-right brain. Now, the infinity, the figure 8 is a unifier. It's a balancer. So it's starting to do both at your heart and mind, unifying and balancing opposite energies. Let's go to the center of the infinity in the heart and the mind. And this is called 0 point. It is zero gravity. It's no magnetics. So it's very still and calm. It's neutral. Okay, everybody getting a feel for that in your heart and your mind where you're running your infinity. It's running horizontally, left, right, right, left. And as we focus in the center into that zero balance, let's bring all our energy into the heart and the mind, into 0 point. There we go. And as we do that, everything starts to smooth out. The heart and the mind becomes coherent. Ooh, there we go. And then it naturally starts to lift out any non-coherence or distortion or negative charge. And so we're going to spin out, flush out, release out all that discordant energy back up and out, back to source light. Ooh, goes lifting off the physical body, emotional body, and mental body. Ooh. Because we've been living in a very polarized world, so we're releasing that negative polarity. Now, that's how we set up a 0 point in the body, the heart, the mind. It gets very calm, and that's where we can be most effective when we do our intentions and our healing. So let's go ahead and start working on the healing. Now, to do this, we're going to travel to the great central sun at the galactic center of our Milky Way galaxy. So that's why I said get grounded, get in the body, get the vortex running around you. It works like a time machine, and it can spiral us in and out of different timelines. And so we're going to use the momentum of the vortex to spiral all the way to Zep-Tepi, Egypt. So this is the original civilization with our star family, our star visitors. And we're going to step into the Pyramid of Giza and get into the ground floor and move into the center. and you might feel the warm stones under your feet, and you're getting into a powerful frequency generator. Pyramid of Giza is built in the golden ratio, and so anytime that we are spinning a vortex inside a golden ratio pyramid, it begins to propel our energy spiraling upwards. Okay, so we're going to follow that spin momentum going up to the top of the pyramid, into the capstone, the Eye of Horus. Ooh, here we go, all the way up. Now, you're still here in your body, grounded, but we're using now our right brain to visualize and our super consciousness to travel. All right, so as we get up to the top of the pyramid, top of the pinnacle, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael are appearing, and they're going to be our escorts to the galactic center. So I kind of link elbows with one on each side. Just connect with your escorts, with our beloved archangels here to take us there. Okay, everybody getting ready. All right, we're locked in, we're grounded, we're spinning, so you're welcome to lie back now if you're more comfortable, and we're going to travel. So everybody, we're still spinning, so we're going to leap off the Pyramid of Giza into a spiraling wormhole that takes us at the speed of light or faster all the way to our galactic center, into the great central sun. Everybody's going together. Spinning, 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 very accelerated. And as we begin to arrive at our galactic center, this is a spiraling black hole vortex, and it's connected to a parallel spinning white hole vortex to the multiverse on the other side. So as we step in, imagine where the two meet. So the black hole funnel and the white hole funnel, right where their points meet. We're going to go right there. This is the portal in and out of our galaxy. And so let's go to that point between the universes. And this is called a 0-point field. And again, it's zero gravity. It's very calm, but it is a potent field of virtual particles. So it's pure creation. And as we step into the 0-point field that exists between our galaxy and the multiverse, just get yourself adjusted into that state. There we go. Everybody moving into it. Also, people call this the void, but it's not the empty void. It's a very potent, vibrant void of pure creation. And so this is the place to do our activations, to get our best results here. Now, as we're stepping into this fertile field, our 0-point field of our universe, a crystal stargate arises and appears in front of us. This is the shimmering crystal stargate of Source Creator. And so let's all step inside it, into the center of the crystal stargate of Source, and begin to open and receive the infusion of crystalline source light, just washing through your being. Just breathe it in. Just allowing your energy to merge with divine presence. Feel that source love infuse into your entire being. There you go. Just keep breathing it in. You're an open receiver. This is our wonderful experience of reuniting with our divine source creator. Allow the source crystal light to wash through your entire body, and it's nourishing you and strengthening you. And we're just letting any loose energy just dissolve into the warm, loving light of Source. Just purifying and cleaning our energy from living in the past history of Earth. Might almost feel like dirt in the field, just letting that wash out, flush out, clean out, purify your energy. There we go. There's just nothing like it. Just keep breathing in, source light, source love. And we proclaim to the universe that we are sovereign beings. We're reclaiming our own sacred space and our freedom for all of humanity and Gaia herself. And so in your mind and in your heart, proclaim out to the universe, I am all that I am. I am all that I am. And let it ripple out. And then spiral back in a complete circuit. There you go. It's being recognized, your sovereignty in the universe. There we go. And as we stand in the crystal stargate of Source, we have access to all of existence in the quantum field. It's pulsing all around us. This is the source of all life in the universe. And so remember that as we're working and doing our healings and doing our activations. We're also connecting with the Council of 12 Tribes of the Great Central Sun and our beloved archangels as we're working in the Source Stargate. These are our ancient ancestors who are going to assist us with our activations. And so with our divine support here, let's start with some healing steps. Okay. Now, this pandemic has been triggering a lot of emotional trauma and anxiety. It could even be bringing up past life memory or karma to resolve. So however that's been showing up in you, just focus on how you've been experiencing it. You may have also been empathing the collective trauma and panic in the outer field. I know I have. So that could be also in the field. So we want to work with both what is our energy and then also what is external energy that may have gotten into the field. So as you're standing in the crystal and stargate, let's flush that crystal light down the crown, through the body, and into the aura to loosen and release any emotional trauma, fear, anxiety, or unresolved karma to come up into source light, to return back to Creator now. We exhale it out, spin it out, release it out, let it go. Whew. There we go. You're spinning quite fast, kind of 360 degrees out, clearing it out into the light. Just allowing any fear, anxiety in your field to dissolve into source light. You're setting yourself free from it. Oh, good job. Just cleaning the field. Okay, now let's work with any past life trauma that may have been triggered. As I mentioned, a lot of this has been coming up in sessions, client sessions. So again, washing the crystalline source light down the crown, through the body, into the chakras, and into any cellular memory of survival fear or panic due to past lives during a plague or a famine or even the Great Depression. Okay, washing out cellular memory, emotional trauma, there we go, fear and panic, any behavioral patterns that developed from being in those past timelines, we are lifting out. Okay, well, all kinds of stuff coming out. All right, disconnect from any repeating patterns involving plague, rampant disease, and unsafe health conditions. We cancel and revoke now throughout all time, past, present, and future. Spin it out, clear it out, release it out. That's it. Out. Spinning and transmuting and clearing and returning to source light. Oh, that was a big weight lifted. I could really feel that come off the chest. You might also feel energies dropping off the back of the body. That's the past. And so as we're clearing past life, you might be feeling Energy's releasing, kind of like big, heavy blocks dropping off the back. So just, again, letting the past release, cutting any attachment cords to the past or ancestral lineage for that matter. Okay, let's keep going. Let's disconnect from any repeating patterns involving the Great Depression, loss of food, loss of nourishment, not being provided for, not being able to support your food needs. We cancel and revoke now throughout all time, past, present, and future. Whew. Release it out, spin it out, back to light. Whew. Another big layer lifting. This really got triggered with the pandemic. Not feeling that we can feed ourselves or survive. Just letting those thoughts leave, those emotions leave. Yes, just disconnecting if you ever had a past life involving that. Now, what that did is it tended to create some programming that was repeating inside us. And this could be lack consciousness, lack patterning or programming, or poverty programming, or starvation patterning. Okay, so whatever you get any kind of energy on, focus on that. And here we go. So we're going to clear away any lack or poverty programming, repeating from past lives or from the family ancestral lineage. We disentangle from it. We cut all cords from it, break all links to it, and cancel and revoke it now throughout all time, past, present, and future. Woo, quite a bit moving here. Because this is matrix programming, so everybody has some of it. Okay, releasing out, clearing out, cutting away any entanglement with it. You're pulling your energy from it, pulling your light from it, so it decomposes and releases. Ooh, good job. Ooh. Okay, very good. Let's just bring in the God light for a minute. We're just going to let that just fill inside us, soothing us, because we're going to do some more clearing. So just take a moment here to feel the love of Mother, Father, Source flow through you. We are replacing the past trauma with divine love and support. Feel all the support coming to you from your angels, your spirit guides, your support team. We're not alone. We have an entire team supporting us. Our universe supports us. So we're just letting the old distortions release as we're reconnecting with our divine universe and source support. Breathe that in. Especially into the human self inside, the inner child inside. Just bring that love, that light into our human self that's been afraid, or struggling, or suffering. There you go. You're still releasing. I can still feel energies moving. You guys are doing great. We're ready to let go of this. Okay. Now, since the invasion of the Orion Wars, and this dates back to Atlantis, all the earthly stargates have been controlled and manipulated. So this is where every incarnating soul to Gaia had to sign an agreement at the entry gate to forfeit their sovereignty and live in the matrix simulation. It's the only way we could get in. So let's connect each and every one of us to our divine soul presence. At the moment, this is your original moment that you arrived at the entry gate to the lower earth plane to incarnate here. So we're just going to go to that moment. However that feels to you, or you get a vision of the entry gate. These were hijacked by the invader races. And we had to sign an agreement to forfeit our sovereignty and live in the matrix simulation. So we're going to cancel that now, okay? Everybody is now a sovereign being, so we can cancel this old agreement. It's an old contract that's no longer valid, and we want to remove this from our energy field. Okay, get a sense of that right at that seed moment at the entry gate into the lower earth planes. We cancel and revoke all agreements to forfeit soul sovereignty and participate in the 3D 4D matrix simulation throughout all time, past, present, and future. Tear up the agreement and burn it in sources, refiners, fire, cancel, and null and void. There you go. Release all energy of the agreement out of your field now through all time. Whew. Whoa, let it go. You no longer need to be in the matrix or the lower earth planes evermore. Cancel and revoke it. Whew. And as the contract is dissolving in the flames, we're closing that agreement and filing it in the Akashic records. Null and void, closed, complete. You are claiming your soul sovereignty now, and you're pulling your energy away from the lower earth gateway. All right, there you go. Pull your energy out, and we're rising up to the higher dimensional crystalline gateways, 5D and higher, however you are going to. And we are committing that this is now our entry into Gaia through the crystalline gateways from this point forward and beyond. And we set that into motion now. And so it is. Woo, everything's updating. Let that ripple through you. Whew. Spinning, spinning, spinning throughout time and space, updating wherever you exist and into the Akashic records. Woo, and we're on the 5D and higher ascension timeline as our foundation, as our path of light. We're still spinning very fast. Everything's still updating. And just keep embracing your soul sovereignty. As a crystal light being, coming through the crystalline earth gates and onto the ascension path of light. Woo, there we go. That's locking in, taking hold. We are making it our new home base. Good work, everyone. Excellent. Okay. Another thing that we need to adjust from being in that lower earth plane. So this is about the viruses. If you know, we're working with viruses right now on the planet, and they seek a host to survive in an ancient parasitic system. It's dating all the way back to the Orion Wars and the invader races. All right, so let's flood the crystalline source light into all viruses present in the body. So you're going to just flood it down the crown and into all the chakras and into the body. Just flooding yourself with source light, crystal light. There you go. And we're directing it into anywhere there's any virus present in the body. Now in 444, we activated our freedom codes, and so those are alive in us. These are helping establish us as sovereign beings. And with that powerful energy, we are canceling our participation as a host to any parasitic energy. Cancel and revoke all agreements to be a host now throughout all time, past, present, and future. Tear up that agreement in your Akashic records. Whew. Ooh, let that go. You might be actually spinning out parasitic energy. Spin that out. Flush it out, for that is not allowed. Ooh, still clearing. Cancel all participation as a host to parasites. Those could be as viruses, or those could be as energy vampires. So it can be the whole gamut. Anywhere you have been experiencing parasitic energy, we spin that energy back out. There you go. Up and out of the body, out of the field, back to source light. This is no longer allowed, no longer tolerated. We are living in a sovereign planet, and we are sovereign beings, and everyone is respecting each other's energies. That's it. Woo, still shifting. We're still spinning. You're doing really well. This is deep, deep healing. This is multi-dimensional, multi-timeline healing. All right. Whew, that released out. And let's come back inside. We're liberating ourselves from an oppressive history. So coming in and just breathing in your beautiful soul light, soul love. You're creating a very safe haven, a safe body to live in. Just come in and fill in with beautiful healing light, your soul's empowering light. You're reclaiming your healthy body template to be active now, replacing the old host one. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Creating a safe sanctuary to live in. You're an ancient soul, a powerful soul. Just breathing in more of your soul's super consciousness to flow down the crown and into the brain and down into your body. It's just vitalizing and regenerating and rebuilding the health of our bodies. Soul super consciousness, just let it flow through you, fill you up. So that we can operate here as free and independent New Earth emissaries, fulfilling our soul mission. And with that in mind, let's take a moment so everyone can set their own personal intentions and visions and heart's desires into this powerful crystal stargate of source. This is like seeding a garden, and you're watering the garden with love, with light. And so we're going to go into a couple minutes of silence so everyone has adequate time to create their own personal intentions, and then we'll ground them in. So I'm going to go on mute here, and let's give everybody a chance to get focused. What comes up in your visions, your heart's desires, your intentions, see yourself already living it, and that really energizes it. Okay, let's set our intentions now. holding your intentions and your visions, your heartfelt desires in your heart, giving it your love, giving it your light, feeling the joy, living it. We're seeding it in the collective field. We're seeding it in our beloved Gaia. Make it earthbound. Grounding it into the crystal grid. And bringing it alive on our paths of light. There we go. All the intentions are getting a lot of light and love right now, so they can come alive and materialize in our earthly lives. And we set this into motion now, and so it is. So it is. Okay, let's now do some planetary work, planetary healing. Okay, so we're still here in the Crystal Stargate of Source Creator with the Council of 12 Tribes and our Rainbow Family of Light. And let's stream a wave of this crystalline diamond plasma light infusion to all life on the planet. So we're setting a big wave, a big stream of love all around the world. Just saturating the field. There you go. We're raising the planetary frequencies into the love vibration, into the rainbow rays of unity consciousness. Just keep streaming it in. It's building, it's increasing. And of course, the loving light transmutes lower, denser energies. And since the pandemic, the planetary field is quite toxic right now. And so, especially because everyone's been emoting and reacting and in fear and panic into the field. So let's work on cleaning and healing Gaia's field. We're here to support her. And so, again, using the God light, the source crystal light, we're flushing the planetary field. We're also working with the vortex that spins anticlockwise around the planet as well. So get that in your thoughts. We're focusing on the planetary field and the vortex spinning around Gaia. Just like we're doing on our field, we're doing exactly the same with Gaia. Okay, and we're purifying the planetary field, so washing the crystal God light to clear away all the toxins and emotional trauma up and out of Gaia's field now. All density, all darkness, all shadow, all pain, all suffering. Here we go. Up, out, spin out, back to source light. Oh, that's pretty thick. Keep going. Spinning, 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 flushing, releasing, clearing the field. Ooh, that was a big one. Good release. And as we're transforming that lower dense energy out of Gaia's field, let's continue to bring in the crystalline light and love, and we're purifying the planetary field. We're sending a soothing, healing balm of light, of love all around the world. It's been a pretty intense month, so helping all living beings on Gaia. We're the guardians of Gaia, and our mission is to provide this crystalline source light and love to all living beings here. And as we're working with the family of light, we're here to protect Gaia during this ascension. All right, let's do some cancellations here. So focusing into Gaia's field, the heart of Gaia, her ascension, working with our family of light, we cancel and revoke any enforced participation in the false matrix now. We proclaim all living beings, including Gaia, are sovereign and self-sourcing. And let that ripple around the field. Cancel and revoke any enforced participation in the false 3D 4D matrix now. Whew, we are setting ourselves free. Whew. Quite a bit releasing here. Let's also spin away all destructive timelines trying to become earthbound now. We're here to prevent any Atlantean repeat from happening again. So anywhere you sense them or see them or feel them floating around in the field, let's spin them away. These are all destructive timelines trying to anchor in or ground in. We spin them away out of Gaia's field now. We are the guardians of Gaia. It is part of our mission to keep her field pure and ascending into crystalline consciousness. Woo, there goes more. Spinning out, flushing out of Gaia's field now. Keeps going. We're still spinning. Okay, it just shows how many we're trying to land here. Keep spinning them out. Whew. Any Armageddon timelines, any Atlantean repeats, any destructive timelines, any war timelines, keep spinning them out. Any authoritarian fascist timelines, spin them out. None of these are in alignment with universal law or principles or unity consciousness. Whew, there goes more. Wow, I had no idea there were that many. Okay, it's still going. We're still clearing. You guys are doing awesome. Whew. We're raising our beloved Gaia up and out of the lower dark densities so she can also return to the family of light with us. So clearing the field of any dark, dense energies, any possible destructive timelines. Okay, it's lightening up. It's starting to get clear. The field's getting clearer. Whew. Just keep spreading the crystalline light and beautiful love vibration all around the planet. Very healing, regenerating, soothing to all living beings on the planet. Oh, yes. Well, that was quite a wave. Wow. Okay. Excellent work, you guys. See, part of our mission is to ground this ascension hologram in the earth plane so everyone can access it. So let's take a moment. We're going to envision our 5D new earth. Envision the Garden of Eden and all its glory to descend into Gaia's earth plane. So this is a new earth hologram, a new earth timeline. Gaia's ascension timeline, and we're going to connect it to the crystalline grid. So it is earthbound. We're acting like tent poles, anchoring the new earth hologram where we live all around the world. So imagine you're securing the ground cords of the new earth hologram to our beloved Gaia. And keep imagining the world you would like to emerge from this current crisis. Let's imagine how we want our new earth to transform. So you're creating a vision in your mind of Gaia as a protected sanctuary for all life on the planet. All right, here we go. We're spinning up again, faster and faster, feeding our visions, our intentions, the new earth hologram into Gaia's fertile field to grow and blossom and bloom and come alive. Woo. Still spinning in. There we go. It's starting to connect. We are the architects, the builders, the creators of our new earth that's rising out of the ashes and coming alive for all of us to live in. Oh, there we go. And then we set this into motion now. And so it is. And so it is. Really potent field. My goodness. Okay, great work. So as we're standing in the crystal stargate at the Galactic Center, let's all take a moment to visit our Starseed Soul's original home star. We don't have to really know the name of it or even where it's located. You're going to follow your soul energy signature, so your own soul frequency. Connect with your soul and your soul frequency, and your soul will take you to your home star. So let's everyone, again, you're staying in your body, you're bilocating, taking your super consciousness to your home star. So you can connect with your soul family in your home star light. Breathing in your star light. You're breathing in loving home energy into your being. And soul family love into your being. Spinning that in. Just to open and receive the blessings. The connection you're making here. Because you won't lose it. You can come here anytime. It's like your soul family is surrounding you in a circle of love. It's truly a homecoming moment. Soothing love, healing love, just family love. Also connecting to your original God spark here at your home star. So as we're breathing in this loving home starlight, bring that all the way down into your core so that wherever you go, home is in the heart. Breathe, home, there you go, home starlight into your heart, your solar plexus, into your core. So we're going to take this back with us when we return to Earth. Also collect any gifts that you're going to bring back with you to support your own personal ascension or the planetary ascension. And this can be in any shapes or sizes or forms. It could be crystals, it could be light, it could be frequencies, it could be knowledge, it could be technology, whatever you are feeling guided to bring with you. Tuck it inside you for safekeeping for the journey back home to Gaia. All right, there you go, bringing it in. Okay, we're starting to get ready for our journey back, so we're all collecting at the Galactic Center at Source Stargate with Archangel Michael as our escorts back to Earth. So everybody connecting up. We have our sacred gifts tucked inside for safekeeping. We're still in our vortex, still spinning, very accelerated. And so we're going to use that spin momentum to leap out of the galactic center and travel through space-time in a spiraling wormhole at the speed of light or faster, all the way back to your earthly home. And coming into the mind and heart and belly, you're just coming all the way down and in. You can tap on your arms, your legs, as you're grounding all the energies you've been working with coming inside you. Here we go, spinning in, grounding in, merging in, blending with you, updating into your RNA and DNA, all the healing work we've done. Whew. Whew. Still updating, still spinning inwards now, really merging with you inside. A lot of updates happening, still some clearings and releasing. So let's set our intent that any energy from the healing activations that are still releasing and clearing are outgoing in the coming days in comfort and ease. Whew. And then we continue to fill in with our soul super consciousness in all the areas we're clearing. Whew. And we're open conduits, opening and receiving all the healing as well as all the updates, upgrades, and gifts coming into us now. And we set that into motion, and so it is. Okay, we're spinning fast still. Keep updating. All the upgrades since 444 Gateway, all the way through till now, updating, upgrading, still adjusting inside. Still spinning very fast, it's integrating. Oh boy, still spinning. There we go. So it was spinning into both our fields and the planetary field. Okay, it just took hold. All right, so let's do one more invocation here. Now, in the oneness of the I Am Presence, we invoke the Divine Mother and the Divine Father to stream the frequency of love into the heart flame of every being on Gaia, our new home in unity consciousness. And we set this into motion now, and so it is. Whew. So it is. And so stay in your vortex, stay in your sacred space. We're still spinning, and we're going to now seed your global intentions into Gaia's field. So we'll start first with our emailed intentions. So let's go back to Minette.
Hi.
Here she is.
Beautiful.
We went deep.
Didn't we? Wake up, everybody. Our first intention is from Ray. My intention for attending the group on April 25th is to energetically be part of humanity and Earth's healing. May we all live in peace and love.
And so it is. And so we're giving these intentions our love, our light, like you're watering seeds in the garden.
Mm-hmm. From our very loyal Pia in Switzerland. May Gaia heal the cleaner air and water, and may also the human collective and all beings living on Earth heal and ascend to higher quantum consciousness now. May we activate our freedom codes and cancel any agreement to participate as a host to parasites now. May all souls awaken from the deep sleep of amnesia and disconnection from soul presence. May they now awaken from the dark ages of centuries of mind manipulation and corrupt hybrid engineering. And may they break free of the victim persecutor cycle. May all beings living on the earth as well break free of the karmic trap of duality, and in this mystical moment, rapidly accelerate their awakening, evolution, and liberation. May humanity heal and unite harmony with beloved Gaia and her nature kingdoms, and may everybody and everything return to harmony and balance with universal rhythms. Let us anchor divine crystallized light into Earth's etheric grid overlays. May we ascend our entire being, including the dense body of matter, into light now. May all minds break free of the controlling matrix simulation and start to listen and follow their intuition and sensory empath system. And may the corrupt patriarchal authoritarian regime be revealed and dismantled, and those who are dangerous in leadership positions be completely removed now. May all of humanity heal, mend, and reunite all aspects into one whole, complete being, and may the global collective shift into compassion, love, and harmony now. So may the sacred 5D Garden of Eden come alive now. And so it is.
And so it is. Give it our love. Yes.
Absolutely. From Kelsey. May all beings be free. May all beings receive love freely and give love freely. May all beings know the truth of their existence and inner divine power. May all beings be free from suffering. May Mother Earth be restored to perfect health and vitality, and may all beings receive instant health and wellness and know how to heal themselves. May Mother Earth and all beings live in harmony and peace.
And so it is.
It is from Betty. My global intention is that all humanity will find understanding about what is going on in the physical world around us and find internal peace in knowing and understanding. My intention is that all people find the path to directly connect with their higher selves and those of other dimensions in a smoother and more trusting manner. My intention is that all people find faith in trusting their intuition as it grows stronger and is never doubted or broken. My intention is that all humanity becomes more tolerant, compassionate, and loving. My intention is that people stop with the conspiratorial thinking and try to see the good in humanity. My intention is that people will stop trying to find 100% salvation in others and find that same trust and salvation inside themselves. My intention is that this COVID-19 virus be stopped. My intention is that mothers around the world sit in their power and transmute love for their own children and all children on this earth.
We set that in motion, and so it is. Powerful.
From Sean. I intend a world where we all remember that abundance and prosperity are our birthrights as divine beings of God. It is time that we recognize that money is a beautiful energy that we as light workers can share for the creation of beautiful and loving things. We are deserving of prosperity. Let us give any thoughts, words, or feelings that are less than prosperity consciousness into the violet flame for transmutation. So be it. So it is.
And so it is. This is what we're working on today. Perfect. Thank you.
From James. A new dawn of love, peace, perfect health, harmony, and prosperity for all sentient beings on the planet. The end of wars, sickness, poverty, discrimination, and persecution. Peace, love, and blessings to one and all.
And so it is.
So it is. From Carla. Love is the guiding principle throughout the planet. There is respect for all living species now.
And so it is.
It is. From Darren. My intention is for self-love and the healing of past traumas.
Yes, yes, and so it is.
From Susie. That as many humans as possible whose hearts have been closed have their hearts open.
Yes, yes, that's what this is all about, this ascension. Yes, and so it is.
From Nancy. At this time on earth, may we embody our true, authentic, divine nature with ease, grace, and compassion. May we embody the deepest divine feminine love within, so to have it outwardly. May we be very discerning while having open minds and hearts to find our own clarity and truth within. May we break free of our limiting ideas of security, stability, and comfort. May we allow the dismantling of the old structures not built on divine principles and recreate them to reflect our divinity. May we know that our only true comfort is that of our connection to the divine nature within. May we make that connection and reconnection, and then from that more correct space, have our physical security, stability, and comfort needs easily met. Much gratitude and love to all of you for holding the highest intent for humanity as we move forward.
Indeed. We set this in motion, and so it is. Beautiful intentions. Let's keep giving it our love, our light. It's getting more powerful.
From Scott. For all beings on the earth to benefit from a healthy forest garden planet, a paradise of natural wisdom and action.
Boy, that's our new earth. Yes, and so it is.
From Asha. Perfect mobility and perfect health, joy, abundance, and soul alignment.
And so it is.
And then finally from Marie. May the control pillars of society continue to crumble now. May all humans wake up to the truth of their sovereignty, and support the creation of new society pillars of unity consciousness now.
Yes. Oh, God. Yes, yes, yes. And so it is. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful intentions. I'm buzzing all over the place. You guys are great. Okay, let's go ahead and bring on our callers. You can still send emailed intentions if you like to Manette at support@newearthcentral.com. Now, with our callers, I only have your phone numbers. I don't have your name. So I'll call out the last 4 digits. And if you can give us your name and where you're calling in from, and then proclaim your intention. Okay, first in the queue we have 3657. 3657, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Teresa. I'm calling in from Ennis, Texas. And my intention is the complete healing of Mother Earth and the eradication of all toxic chemicals from Earth. And my intention is to end the harmful vaccines so that no toxic substance are ever again placed in vaccines given to children or adults. And my intention is to bring heaven to earth.
Mm-hmm. We set that in motion, and so it is. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, oof, it's building here. All right, our next caller, 0042. 0042, you're on the air.
Hi, Meg and Manette. This is Carol from Wisconsin. And
Carol.
I'd like to give my thanks and gratitude to you for such divinely inspired meditation today for our personal cleansing, particularly of all the loss, the feeling of worthlessness because we're unable to support ourselves, starvation.
Yes.
And then I'd like to thank you also for the continuation of that for Earth itself. So I thank you. And my intentions are that as our economy recovers from this, that it recovers in a way that the new foundations will be available for us to create equality and goodness for all, so that all may be supported economically and with righteousness, and all to understand that we are all one. So stealing from another is really, in the long run, stealing from yourself. And that we have all people who have money understand this, so that we all share together and use money as a representation of our efforts to continue to ascend into at-one-ment instead of atonement. Not atoning, but going to at-one-ment, for we are all one. And I thank you.
And we set that into motion, and so it is. Oh, feeding that our love and light. Thank you, Carol. Ooh.
Thank you.
Big, big, powerful waves we're creating here in the planetary field. Let's keep going. Okay, let's go to our next caller. Is 7753. 7753 here on the air.
Hello, this is Tiffany from Santa Cruz, California. And thanks and love to all here, seen and unseen. And I want to today energize our timeline for the most amazing, enlightened leadership in every field. I'd like to call for an immediate reform, please, of infrastructure and the method by which these leaders are appointed. There is immediate room and space for those that are the most unconditionally loving, the most creative, the most innovative and wise in every field. They are absolutely here and able to do their divine mission and purpose. And I want a special blessing of grace, dispensation, protection, that these leaders have everything they need, the prosperity, the teams, and the divine inspiration to bring forth their highest purpose. And a special blessing for earth-friendly technologies, the geniuses, the innovators that are bringing forth technologies that are totally in harmony, that will bring clean air, clean water, clean earth, healing made available to all, new breakthroughs in healing methodologies, education for our system of exchange. Maybe it's something different than money, based on generosity, based on wise stewardship. Okay, and just love for all the leaders. And I also, in my heart, want to ask for maximum intercession of grace for Africa, and especially the countries experiencing the locust. Yes, and the World Health Organization, any that are helping Africa, that those leaders be blessed and assisted, and the people have enough food. So thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I'd like to add one more point to your intentions. Let's also spread the love and support and healing to our native nations who are being hit hard by COVID-19, so including that as well. And we set this into motion now, and so it is.
Yes.
Whew. There we go, rippling around. Thank you, Tiffany. Let's keep going. We have a powerful force field. Let's keep adding in our intentions. Next caller is 1992. 1992, you're on the air.
Good afternoon. It's Carol in Pasadena. And I also want to thank you for bringing us together to do this today, because this was a lot. I'll probably have to take a long nap. But,
I know. I think so.
But I have a couple things. I set the intention that the collaboration that I am aware of, especially in the sciences and medical fields and research centers and things that's going on worldwide right now, continue, and that we go forth in a sense of collaboration in all fields in ways that we have not in the past. And on more individual notes, as we come into our sovereignty, may we embrace our uniqueness and our authenticity rather than hiding from it as we have for so many eons, and understand that we all have our own contribution to make, and it will be received as we go forth and blessed. And that's kind of what I got today, and nice to see other Carol again. So hey to Carol in Wisconsin.
Yes. So let's send that out to the field. We set this in motion, and so it is. Here we go. Thank you, Carol from Pasadena.
You're welcome.
All righty, let's keep going. We've got a couple more callers waiting in the queue. So our next one is 0760. 0760. You're on the air.
Hello. Hi. My name is Penelope from Los Angeles. And first I want to thank all of us, I'm sure, you and Manette for being our guides of love on this complicated and challenging journey. I'm so grateful, and I'm sure everybody is, because this was really something, really something. Well, just what we needed, though, just what we needed. So my intention is that so everyone can create and experience the changes we're going through with love and grace, knowing that eventually it will all be okay. We can do this. We must do this. And when we do this, we'll all have the feeling that we were part of something extremely important that has given our planet and all of humanity something to be proud of and to live for. And that's what I want to say.
All right, let's set that in motion. And so it is. It is something to be proud of. So thank you, Penelope, for reminding us of that. Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank
lovely,
you.
Lovely. All right, we've got one more caller. You guys are building such a powerful force field here. All right, next one is 6661. 6661, you're on the air.
Hi, Meg. It's Christian. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Christian.
Okay, so I'm in Los Angeles, and I was thinking, thank you so much for doing this, and thank you all for joining this call today. Oh, my God, so it feels so refreshing. I wanted to add to my intention from the last call about those vents. So I wanted to add that these vents are being installed in the planetary field, and they're sucking out the toxic cloud that I can actually feel, the one you mentioned. Sucking out that toxic cloud, sucking out the harmful timelines that you mentioned, sucking out the viruses from ourselves, from all the towns on the planet, and from the field. And then, like a reverse air conditioner, installing sort of like little nanomeds that go into and clean everything and install something positive, an upward spiral, healing, joy, abundance in its place. I've had dreams for many years of cataclysmic tragedies, and then within the dream, they reverse themselves. And so that's what I'm saying, like a reversal of all of this into an upward spiral, into healing, into joy for us all. Thank you so much.
Yes, all right. We set that in motion. So this is the powerful transformational work we're all doing in harmony with Gaia. And there we go, rippling all around the field. And so it is. Whew. So it is. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you, Meg.
Okay, actually, you're welcome, sweetie. All right, we've got a couple more callers, Manette. So let's see. Next one is 8989. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Sky in Seattle. And my global intention is that all beings of light, all divine and heartfelt intentions throughout the planet are magnified times infinity out to the ethers.
Just give it the power. It's amping up. And there we go. It's starting to spin around the field. Whew. We set that into motion, and so it is. Ooh, thank you, Sky.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a big amplitude. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. We've got another caller. Let's see here. 1377. You're on the air.
Hi, Meg.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. Yes. I have been intuitively guided to. My name is Dan Moriarty.
Okay. Thanks, Dan.
Yes, have been intuitively guided to bring back a very successful character education program for kids that I had developed intuitively as well. And I just want to see if we could bless this program, because it's going to be teaching those kids to be independent, to critically think for themselves, respect our planet, and to become the authentic, powerful beings that they are.
Okay, so let's all give our love and our light to Dan's program and any other New Earth programs for the children to shift into unity consciousness living. Ooh, there you go. It's a powerful wave all around the planetary field. We set this in motion. And so it is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Big, powerful wave. You guys are the masters, I tell you. All right, let's come back to Manette if we have any last-minute emails.
Sure. From Kim in Vancouver. She says, may we all realize that we have all that we want and we have all that we need.
Indeed, there's the abundance right there. Okay, breathe that in. We have all that we ever wanted and needed. We are being provided for by an abundant universe.
I don't know the name, but some angel pathways. I think it's Angela. May the joy of witnessing the healing of beautiful Gaia with all of her children and all of her kingdoms fill every heart on earth and in the universe. May all the innocent and pure be released from enslavement now. May the love and light waves that we have invoked today be perceived as a warm, comforting blanket, wrapping all in the comforting peace that passes all understanding. May all feel the joy of perfect health and well-being, knowing that we are all loving and loved always.
Breathe that in. What a beautiful intention. So we're filling with that love and support and our abundance support. Yeah. And then we're also streaming that all around the planet for all beings alive on Gaia. Whew. And we set that into motion. And so it is.
From Michelle, I intend and command that the Divine Feminine be completely sovereign, free of all old patterns, beliefs, and spells to oppress and keep her subjugated, so that a new, completely equal, just, honest, and compassionate world reign. And so it is, for all times and space dimension forever.
And so it is. So important to our ascension is the integration of the Divine Feminine in her glory. Ooh, thank you, Michelle.
And then from Jeannie, my intention is calling for an awakening and a release of denial of how we as humans are creating harmful effects through pollution on our planet. I call in all positive solutions to protect and heal our planet, and accountability of fossil fuel companies and corporations that are impacting the planet negatively. I also call in protection for the whistleblowers like the indigenous peoples and others, that their voices will be heard and honored. Thank you.
We set that into motion, and so it is. We're building a powerful field here. Whew. Okay. I think we got him. Any more, Minette?
Nope. I think we're all clear.
We have come together. We've done some real deep healing, but we're also doing some magnificent intentioning and co-creating. So let's do our final invocation. Oh, my heart's so full. You guys are amazing. On this I know, so happy. On this sacred day of global healing and rebirth, we connect to the rising swell of Christ consciousness filling the hearts and minds of all beings around the world. And as we unite in the Divine Trinity, we create a balanced and united universal planetary sanctuary for all to ascend now in ease and harmony, through all levels to that which cannot be named, to the silence, the stillness which allows all this to be. Leave only the truth now, the truth of our realized divinity. And with the power of God, Goddess that we all are, we now speak the word and set this into motion now. And so it is. It is. So just stay in your spin momentum, stay in the love, stay in the light. You may still be in the healing state. Just be gentle with yourself. We're also in a very powerful manifestation state, so keep seeding your visions. And we will have the recording ready soon. You would use the same link that we were sent to listen to the replay. So if you want to work with the healing activations, it's here for you as long as you want to work with them. We're sending our love to all of you for joining us and participating and contributing, because this is why we're here. This is our mission. So thank you for sponsoring the show and coming and contributing to this planetary ascension. We'll meet again in May and probably another healing session before we get into the eclipses in June and July. So sending our love to you. Have a great day and stay in love, stay in light, and we'll connect with you soon again. Bye for now.
Bye for now, everyone.